Okay, so awesome, awesome. If you can hear me, if you can see me, type 111. If you can hear me, if you can see me, type 111. If you can hear and see me, type 111. Good. Kabians can see me. Emmanuel Shafa can see me. Okay, good. Awesome, awesome. Good to have you guys here. Like I said, in case you don't know me, my name is David Ayome, aka the 7-figure athlete coach. I've been away for a while, but I'm back now. Thank God for those of you who reached out to me and said, "Hey, guy, we haven't." Some people actually called me and said, "Guy, we've not been seeing your post on WhatsApp. Kilo Shelle. I've not been seeing you post for a while." And I was really moved. I was touched. Thank you so much for all your care, your concern. It's really, really touching. Thank you very much. This year we're going to go very hard, and what we want to do this year is quite different from what we're doing last year. And this flagship training tends to map out the roadmap, the blueprint for which we'll be taking. And that's why I just want us to get into this very quickly, okay? So I have a lot to share with us today. I hope time permits, but what I intend to do is just, what's the word? Just give you a little bit of what you should be doing in 2021, 2022 rather. Why you should do business differently, okay? Why you should do business differently. Before now, what we've always focused on is just one aspect, all right? Getting leads, get customers, and it's okay. Hey, Coach Akibo, how are you, sir? It's good to have you here on this call. So the focus has always been to just get leads and get leads. Okay, I'm going to meet everybody so we don't distract, okay? So the focus has always been to just get leads, and get leads. Let me use this. Okay. So I was saying that the focus in the past has been to get leads and leads and leads and leads and leads. All right. I mean, that's okay, right? But there are three other parts that we have been missing out. Now, if I say we, I'm speaking to online entrepreneurs, right? I'm assuming most of you who are here are people who are into affiliate marketing, network marketing. You have an online business that you're promoting, and all you've ever been taught is just go get leads, get more traffic. Call yourself a traffic hacker, and it's okay. But there are three other components that can help you scale, all right, that can help you grow and scale your business exponentially that you have been missing out. Okay, coach, taking. All right, that you have been missing out, including me, as in I have completely neglected this particular aspect of it. And that's why today we're going to be looking at all of that. What are the other three parts besides just getting leads and trying to get people to join your affiliate marketing business, to buy from you, to join your network marketing business, to grow your company and all of that? What other aspects have you neglected? Should you focus on that can help you grow your business exponentially and scale? All right, is what we'll be looking at today. So quick question: if you are confident, like you're very confident about your business, what you do, type confident in the chat box. You are very confident about what you do. You can stand before 10,000 people to share your opportunity, to talk about affiliate marketing, talk about network marketing, to talk about whatever it is that you do. You're confident about it. Oh, awesome. Emmanuel Shafa said he's confident. Lumide said he's confident. Who else is confident about your business? You're confident. Okay, Coach Abi is confident. Now, if you are coachable, all right, you are coachable, right? Coachable in the chat. You're coachable, like you're somebody who can be coached. All right, you can just type coachable. Type coachable. If you are coachable, type coachable in the chat. Now, if you feel you are confident and coachable, then type both on the chat. So I have Lumide is coachable. I have Akim Farah is coachable. Both. Awesome. Awesome. So we have amazing guys here. Now, I just want to show you a quick tip. All right. And there's confidence comes from experience. True or false? Confidence comes from experience. And experience comes from what? Experience comes from action. So you you have what is called, you have a business, right? Like you're into affiliate marketing, you're into network marketing, or you have an online business. And by the way, if you're some of you who joined my team while I was away, probably this is the first time we're meeting. I want to especially welcome you. It's good to have you guys here. We'll be having series of training going forward, so don't worry. We'll get to know ourselves over time. All right. So if your business, whatever you do, there are things activities you do that you take action regularly. Okay. And this brings about, builds your confidence level. All right. The more action you take, the more belief you build. The more action you take, the more belief you build in what you do. So if you believe in what you're doing, guess what? You will take action. Now, if you take enough action, you will build experience, and that experience will become yours. True or false? That experience will become yours and yours alone. Now, when people are coming to, when people are paying for your course, paying for your mentorship, paying for whatever, they're not necessarily paying for the knowledge. Yeah, the knowledge is part of it, but primarily is your experience that they are paying for. True or false? Because that is what puts the uniqueness to it. For example, two people started on an affiliate journey, the same affiliate program, the same everything. And by the end of 7 months, they both get the same result. Let's assume. All right, they both get the same result. Someone says not hearing me. Can someone please assist Mishak? Perhaps he hasn't activated his audio yet. We have audio in there, Mishak, Onoha, Pekula. Coach Lumide, could you help me assist them in activating their audio? Some people don't know how to handle what's it called? Zoom. Just drop them a message, a general message on how they can activate their audio. All right. So if you do that enough, you'll be able to build strong belief in your system. And that is where I want to start from today. I'm going to be doing some illustrations, and I want you to work with me on this. I'm going to be doing some illustrations on the whiteboard, and I want you to work with me. All right. So if you can see my screen, let me know. If you can see my whiteboard screen, type whiteboard. If you can see my whiteboard screen, type whiteboard. If you can see my whiteboard screen, type whiteboard. Let me see if you can see the charts. Okay, awesome, awesome, good. I can see that. Awesome. Now, I'm just going to draw this guy right here. My drawing might not be as great as my mouse. I'm using a whiteboard, so I wanted to use the board behind, but you probably won't see it because it's too bright. So let me just use this. So this is, let's assume this is too big. Let me clear all that. So let's assume this is a man, all right, that has a leg, all right, it has legs. Just pardon my drawing, okay? It's just for illustration purposes. All right, let's see. And of course, he has 2 hands with fingers. Okay, good. Now, the first thing that you want to focus on this year. Now, like I said, I'm going to be going into how you can increase more leads, convert more sales, and have people begging you and all of that. But before that, I want to establish some foundation that I feel we need to tackle first. And this is very foundational. All right, very, very foundational. It's some of the things that have helped me to achieve my goals. All right, helped me achieve my goals last year. By the way, I think I had over 12 goals, and I crushed more than half of it. One of them was to relocate, change my location from where I was to where I am now. I've left Lagos, I'm in Abuja. Was to make, I think, 4 million. I did that in less than 6 months. Was to move into my own apartment, which I did. I was to, of course, get married, which I did. So I have, what's the word? I have figured out a way to achieving your goals. And I want to share that with you briefly. Then we can get into the meat of the matter. Is that okay? Can I do that? Can I do that with you? Can I share some of the things that I'm doing, some of the hacks that's helping me achieve my goals? I can help you as well. Is that okay? Can I proceed? All right, if you want me to proceed, type proceed. Okay, you want me to type proceed? You want me to, okay, yes, sir. Someone say, yes, sir. Okay, awesome, proceed. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Now, this is the foundation, right? This is you, or this is me, this is us. And usually it starts from this place. Okay, let's assume this is your hair. Let's call this your mindset. Let's call this your mindset. Now, your mindset is it's the beginning of everything. I was chatting with somebody before this call, and we're talking about how the fact that he's having issues finding the right niche for himself. And I told him that what I see is primarily a lack of belief in what you do. And he said he has a high positivity belief or something. But what I see is a lack of belief. If you lack a belief in what you do, you will stutter. You jerk. There's no conviction in exactly in what you do, because you've not built that belief, you've not had the experience, you've not taken action, you've not you're just there sleeping or lying fallow. For most of you, you're just there like, I'm not making money, and that's because you have not even taken any action. You join an affiliate program and you got so excited, hey, I'm going to make 1 million in one day and all of that. And you fail to realize that there's a process that you need to take. You need to become that person first and foremost. All right, you need to first and foremost understand, what exactly is this thing? Can I talk about it? What do I know about it? So you have to first grow yourself, build your belief. All right, and so this is mindset. Now the next is your eyes. Oh, okay. So like I said, I'm everything. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I can undo. All right. So just take this as your eyes. All right. Forgive the drawing. It's not so good like that, but just understand that this is your eyes. Okay, this is your eyes, and eyes is basically for vision. All right, your eyes is basically for vision, and the word vision is your ability to see far beyond just your here and now. Okay, and like I said, the word your eyes is for you to gain clarity of where you want to go, and the word clarity comes from the word clear. All right, the word clarity. Oh, I'm going to do that here. Clarity. Clarity, all right, comes from the word clear. So this is the word clear. This is the word clear. Now, the last three words of clear is what? E-A-R, right? The last three words of clear is E-A-R. And what it means, that's its ear. All right, so we're just going to draw a little ear here. I'm going to draw another ear here. Forgive my drawing, it's not so good, but just manage, okay? Ear. Now, what I've seen most people do is they have this vision for their life. I want to do this in 2022. I want to do that. I want to travel the world. I want to make 10 million naira. I want to take my mother out of the country and all of that. But what you fail to realize is that the moment you set all that in your vision board, if you actually have a vision board, all right, how many of us have a vision board here? Like you've done your vision board for 2022. If you've done your vision board 2022, just drop me a 7 in the chat. You have a vision board, you have goals for 2022, vision board 7, KB Loans has 7. Okay, awesome. Vision board, awesome, good. It's a very good thing. But for most people, let me tell you what happens. They come up, they design their vision board, write their goals, and go to sleep. True or false? They write their goals, design their vision board, and go to sleep. Now, I'm going to give you a hack, okay? I'm going to give you a hack that's going to help you, that's helping me, that's helped me before, that's going to help, what's the word? That's going to help you achieve your goals faster. All right, so the first step usually is to do what we call a brain dump. To do a brain dump. Let me spell that, D-U-M-P, all right? A brain dump is to do a brain dump, brain dump. You get the point. Yeah, so I want you to dump everything you want to achieve this year on a piece of paper. If you see, I am constantly writing all the things I want to do. I have a vision, but I'll tell you, it doesn't end there. There's one more step, or there are other steps you need to take. So the first step is to do a brain dump of everything you want to do. All right, then the next step is to categorize. Somebody type categorize. You do a brain dump of everything. For example, this year, I want to build a community of 10,000 people, for example. And this year, I want to do blah, 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 blah. You dump everything on a piece of paper. The next step will now be to categorize them into the following 5 categories, all right? Fun, family, fitness, faith, finance. Fun, family, fitness, faith, finance. For fun, maybe you want to travel the world, you want to go on vacation, you have a specific place you want to go to, the Maldives, Mauritius, whatever it is. Put that under fun as example. Then for family, maybe you want to spend more time with your wife, your spouse, you want to get married, you want to raise a child, whatever it is, put that. For fitness, you want to get healthy, you want to start working out on a regular basis, put that there. For faith, you want to grow your spirit, you want to grow your spirituality, you want to get closer to God, you want to become spiritually sound or your religion, put that there. For finance, how much you want to make? All right, how much you want to make for the year? What are your business goals and all of that? So you put all of that in step 2. Then the next step will be to prioritize. The next step will be to prioritize. Now I'm telling you what I do and what I've done, what I keep doing that is helping me gain clarity and make me forge ahead faster than the average person. All right, you prioritize based on significance, which should come first. Now, if you have 35 things that's lined up that you want to do, guess what will happen? You're screwed. Yeah, you're screwed because you're confused, you're all over the place, you're wondering what exactly am I going to do? But if you literally just create that list and you prioritize it based on significance, guess what? You will be clear-headed. All right. And of course, the 4th step would be the 7 levels of why. The 7 levels of why. Am I too fast? Am I too fast? If I'm too fast, please let me know. Yeah, the 5 F's. If I'm too fast, okay, somebody says no. Thank you, I'm not too fast. All right, there's a lot to cover tonight, so I'm just gonna rush, okay? So the 5 F's, the 7 levels of why. That's the last step, the 7 levels of why. Now you say, I want to travel to Maldives, or I want to have a community of 10,000 people by the end of 2020 or 2022, all right? And you ask yourself, why do you want to have that? Because I want to be able to grow a community that I can easily maybe sell my stuff to, who are loyal to me. Another reason why, because I don't want to start running. I don't want to ever have to spend money for ads. If I grow a community, I can easily sell stuff to them. Why? Because in the past, I spent over $1 million on ads, and my ad returns maybe were not as much as what I spent. Why? And so you go up to the 7th level because you want to bring out the real reason why you're doing that. All of these things you put out. All right. Now, if you've done that, you've dumped everything from your brain on a piece of paper. You have categorized them based on fun, family, fitness, faith, and finance. All right. And you've prioritized them based on significance, and you've done the 7 levels deep of why. The next step would now be to create a vision board. So this is where your vision board comes in. And your vision board is basically a replication of all these things we talk about. Like you just take them and put there. And you write your goals. Usually when I write my goals in the form of, it is January 27, 2013. Okay, I've gone back fast to 13. It's January 27th, 2023, and I'm sitting in my Lexus car, driving out with my friends, and we're going out to have a drink or something. I write my goals like it's futuristic. I don't write my goals like it's in the past. All right, or like it's something I want to, like I write it like it has happened already, not futuristic. Sorry, let me correct that. I write my goals as like though it has already happened and not as though I'm going to do it later. No, I write it as if it has happened already. Now, this is the hack that has been missing. This is what 99%, okay, 99% of most online entrepreneurs or business owners don't really know about, and you're going to get that right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? If you're ready to get this pro hack, this hack that's going to really literally help you move from just being a go-getter, setting goals to actually crushing them, then this is a pro hack and it's going to blow your mind completely. Now you see that goals you've written down, all right? See those goals you've written down. Like I said, you write your goals as though it has already happened, okay? You see those goals you've written down, you're going to record them in an audio. You're going to record them in an audio. So this is what it will sound like. So it could be like, it could be something like, hey, David, it's you, like it's me, all right? It's Wednesday, 5th of January, 2023. Remember that red car you used to look at, that cream, that red Ferrari you used to admire, and you wrote it down as your goals for 2022? Guess what? Well, you're driving it right now. All right, you're driving it right now. You're actually on your way to the airport. You're to fly overseas for a month with your wife. All right, and hotel is booked, everything is set. You guys are living your best life right now, for example. And you record that with your voice note and you listen to it every day, morning and night, morning and night, morning and night, morning and night. You listen to this every day. I know it's not just one goal, it's all the goals you want to achieve. Now, because now you're seeing it, you're hearing it, and it's seeking deeper into your subconscious. Now, let me tell you what I used to do back in 2020. I will write my goals every day, morning and night. One of them, I think I have, this is the book I used to use, all right? Those of you who know, I've taught you this exercise before. I write my goals morning and night, last thing in the night before I sleep, first thing in the morning. So one of them was this. I don't know if you can see this. I said 2021 goals, all right? This is, 2021 goals, okay? And I'll say something like, it is in March 30th, 2021, and I live in a well-furnished 2-bedroom flat in the Ikeja with over 1.5 million naira. All right, Praise and I are happy and smiling as we move into our own apartment. We did it by blah, 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 blah. And I did this every day, morning and night. Now I'm saying that do not stop there. You now record it and you listen to it every day. You are driving, you're listening to it. You're sleeping, you're listening to it. You're pooing, you're listening to it. You're having your bath, all right? If you ask Praise, she'll tell you that I went over to my phone. If I'm going to the bathroom, I spend a minimum of almost an hour in the bathroom every day. And each time I have my phone, maybe somewhere, or I hold it, I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm listening to my goals. I just want to soak my mind in with these things. All right. So that is what you do. That's the pro hack. Okay. For those who want to really crush their goals. So you don't just do it for one goal, but all the goals you want to achieve. You record it, you listen to it every day. And of course, if you are someone who's into vision boards, all right, you can create your vision board, put it in the back door, in your toilet, in the front door when you're going out, so you're looking at it. You can put it beside your TV, at your bedside, whatever you want to put it. But make sure that you are constantly soaking yourself with those goals as you go by every day. Are you getting value, guys? If you're getting value so far, type value in the chat box. All right, if you're getting value so far, type value in the chat box. We're not getting into the meat of all this. I just wanted to give you guys some foundational principles that will help you, that is helping me and can help you as well. Okay, so let's move on. So do a voice note, record your goals, do a voice note of what you want to achieve, do a voice note and listen to them over and over again. All right. Now, the next thing we want to look at is your words. Your word, that's the mouth, and the mouth are for words. Now, there's something I've observed. There's a ratio where you find the ratio of good people to bad people in your life. Like for every person who is into business or whatever, all right, you have certain people who bring you down, true or false. You have certain people who talk you down, who talk down at you, who bring you down, who bring your energy down. They are naysayers. There are people who just, for one reason or the other, they can't just reconcile. They can't reconcile themselves with the fact that you're doing well, you're building a business. So they say all kinds of things to you. And that could bring down your energy, true or false. All right, that could bring down your energy. But so the goal is that if you have, and you also have people who encourage you, who cheer you up, who push you, who say, hey, like people make referrals, people bring referrals to me. Hey, David, this guy would like to do affiliate marketing, blah, blah, blah. Can I refer the person to you? Those are people who support you. But guess what? If you have more people who take away your energy, who bring you down, guess what? Eventually you will quit. So what you should do is to, get an army of people who support you. Surround yourself with people who are probably moving in the same direction with you, people who would push you, who encourage you. And it's not by just saying, okay, I'm waiting for people to come and meet me in my comfort zone to support me. No, you have to go out there, seek them out, find them, join their community, pay if you have to pay to get into their community. But don't just sit your butt down and say, well, David said we should grow our community. David said we should find people hang around people who will motivate us, who will encourage us, the good people, so we can outshine or outsmart or, leave the bad people, and I'm going to sit here and wait for them. It's not going to work like that. No, you would have to get out of your seat, get out of wherever you are, and build an army of those people by actively seeking them out. Okay, so one thing I want you to do, all right, is to create 3 rules for 2022. All right, create 3 rules for 2022. All right, 3 rules that you are not going to break, not the one that after today you don't go and break it. For example, you're a chain smoker, I say I will never smoke again, and you'll be battling with that. That might not work. But 3 rules that that something that you want to change, something that you're trying to walk towards. For example, it could be this year I am going to say no more. Like I'm going to say no more. I'm not saying no more. Like I'm going to say no more. So someone says, "Hey David, this cloth is for this wedding happening. It's an Ashwebi for 52,000 naira." No. Hey David, there's this so and so anything that will just no. Any spending that will not maybe bring back something in return. Of course, there'll be spendings that you do just for the fun of it. But my point is, I want to learn to say no more. I want to learn to be in charge, to be in control. All right. Another rule could be, I'm going to stop saying it's expensive. They show you a program that can change your life, and you say it's too expensive, it's not for me. And because of that, what happens? Your mind shuts, your brain shuts. So this year, I want you to make 3 rules. Another rule could be, every time I say something negative, I'm going to pinch myself, I'm going to slap myself, I'm going to do something. Because I want to be positively fired up at every point in time. All right. So these are some of the rules, things you could change about yourself this year that can help you actually go further. All right. Now, the last thing I want to look at here is the heart, which is stands for passion or energy. Now, energy is currency. Energy is like currency. If you you have to spend it wisely. All right, you have to spend it right. It's like a bank account. Now you have debits and you have credit. You have debits and you have credit. Anything that drains your energy is a debit. Anything that fuels your energy, that boosts your energy, is a credit. Your job is to identify all the things that fuels your energy, all the things that drains your energy, and deliberately spend more time doing those things that boost your energy. Because your energy is limited. So you cannot afford to waste it. You cannot afford to have deficit. All right, so identify, what's the word? Create a list of all the things that, that boost your energy. For me, number one, it is speaking, it is sharing, it is inspiring people, it is creating content, it is writing emails, you know, things that move the money needle. They form my energy. It is hanging out, going on vacation, it is chilling, going to a new place. You have to identify those things that boost your energy. On the other hand, identify things that drain your energy. Arguments. You know, people are fighting. You know, there's discord, there's strife. You know, let's raise money to do this. People say, no, you must, I don't want to be a part of it. So you need to identify those areas or the things that take away your energy, that drain your energy. All right. So basically, on your social media, you can also use this to talk about your passion, talk about the things that you love. It's not just about affiliate marketing from Monday to Sunday. Come on. What about you? Who are you? Why should I be interested in even working with you? See, people join people's energy. It's no longer just people join people. No, people join people's energy. You go on live and you're like, hello guys, my name is David, and today talk about how to make money online. I mean, who's going to do that? Who's going to even join you? Your energy is low, you're dissipated, you're drained, and you talk like somebody who's defeated. All right. So you need to bring that energy to your lives, your reels, to the stuff you do, and in sharing your passion on social media. People will be naturally attracted to you. Okay. Now, you serve the masses, you share your lifestyle, and you sell the messenger. I'll repeat that. You serve the masses, you share your lifestyle, and you sell the messenger. I repeat that. Someone can type that in the chat box for us if you got it. Serve the masses, share your lifestyle, and sell the messenger. Now, the masses are the people, are the following you want to grow, the people you want to, the following, the people you want to grow, the community you want to grow, right? You serve them, like I'm serving you guys now. You serve them on a daily basis with good content. Not all about selling, guys. What I say most is just selling. No, you have to be able to give value first and foremost. You serve the masses, you share your lifestyle. What are you doing right now? What we would like to, people are naturally nosy. They want to know what's going on in your life. So you want to find out more, what's happening in your life. So you can share a sneak peek of what you're doing. And ultimately, and lastly, you sell the messenger. Who is the messenger? What is the messenger? The messenger is the information that sells the opportunity. The program, the course, or whatever it is that helps you to close the lead, the prospect. For example, I'm into affiliate marketing, all right? And I've created video programs that talks about what I do, that if people go and watch it, all right, I would be able to, it will close them, all right? What it does is to do the selling for me. So when I go on social media, of course, I talk about my passion, talk about the stuff I do, I serve, and ultimately I find a creative way to push people to that funnel where people can go and watch the video, and maybe let's say we have 50 people who go there, I can be able to convert 10% of that. My goal is ultimately to sell the messenger, but I will not go there like, oh, I'm coming to sell something to you on my head. No, I am going there to serve first and foremost. I am going there to share my lifestyle, and ultimately I'm going there to. This might affect my call. Sorry. I'm going there to, all right, sell the messenger. If you're getting value so far, please type value in the chat box. If you're getting value, let me know. Let me know. It's almost. Awesome, 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 awesome. Thanks, guys. All right, good. So let's fire on. All right. So now, for most online entrepreneurs, all they teach, like I said, or only focus on is just getting new leads, new leads, new leads, new leads, new leads. But there are four levels. All right, there are 4 levels to growing and scaling your business exponentially online. And that is what we are looking at right now. That's the next step. I'm going to be bringing somebody shortly, but before I do that, I'm going to just look, we're going to look at that shortly. Where is the, okay. Okay, good. I was wondering where it is. All right. Now, usually what you see is, let me use text. You have leads. All right. That's all where we focus on. Most of us, this is what we focus on, getting new traffic every day. Traffic. Where can I get more people? Nobody is buying from me. No, I've not been any sales since I joined. How many of you are here? Since you joined your affiliate marketing program, you have not made 1 sale. Since you joined your affiliate marketing program, you have not made 1 sale. Type me. You have not made 1 sale since you joined. Type me. But you're constantly looking for people. Okay? You are constantly looking for people. People. All right. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you so much. Now, the focus most of the time is, how do I get new leads? Okay? How do I get new leads? And they tell you, go and get leads. You need to find leads. Go there, organic, and all of that. And it's good. It's good to find leads. But that is just the starting point. That is only the starting point. What happened to my video? Okay. That is only the starting point. There are 4 levels to growing your business and scaling it exponentially. The first is to increase. Let me type this, number 1. Increase. Okay, so I don't know why. Increase number of leads. All right, this is number 1. Just put it here. Increase number of leads. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is to increase number of sales and conversion, all right? Okay, number 3 is to increase the transaction size. Transaction size. And number 4 is to increase the purchasing frequency. Now, these are the four levels to exponentially growing your business online. Now, what we'll be focusing on most times is just number 1. Why is this thing showing like this? Which is increase number of leads, getting new leads. All right, but we're going to be looking at them one after the other. How do you increase new leads? How do you get increase number of sales and conversion? How do you increase the transaction size? How do you increase the purchasing frequency? How do you infuse all of this into your business so that it is foundationally engineered to grow by itself? You're not just trying to grow it, you're trying to take it off from the ground, but it's just there dragging on its feet. But you have engineered it to grow. It has no choice but to grow. That's what we're going to be looking at next. Okay. So let's start with increase number of leads. I don't really know how to use all of this, but let me just see if I can clear Okay, good. And start over again. So number one, we look at increase number of leads. Now, what is the best way to get leads? Who knows? What is the best way to get leads? What is the best way to get leads? Who knows? What is the best way to get leads? Why does my video keep going off? What is the best way to get leads? Oh, okay, I think this is having issues. Priority value first, ads. Yes, Paul Mary, it's ads. The best way to get leads is to run ads. Sorry, I think my camera is having issues. Let me just switch the port and see. The best way to get leads is to run ads. The best way to get leads is to run ads. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with this. The best way to get leads is to run ads. This is not working. Let's just take it off. Okay, the best way to get leads, yes, is to run ads. All right, and that is for paid traffic. Now, but we're going to be looking at organic and paid traffic. All right, we're going to be looking at organic and paid traffic. That basically two kinds of traffic sources. I mean, traffic, organic and paid. For organic traffic, all right, I'm going to be bringing in somebody very soon to come talk about how to generate traffic on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and on Twitter. But for Instagram, I'm going to handle that very quickly. How you can generate traffic on Instagram and YouTube, because that's what I use the most, Instagram and YouTube. Organic traffic, for those of you who have issues getting traffic, I want to talk about that very quickly and what to do, how to do it. And I'll bring on somebody to come talk about how to get traffic on Twitter, on Facebook, and WhatsApp. All right, I'm trying to get my video back on, but I don't know what's wrong. It's not showing. There's something I need to do. But you guys, I can hear my voice, right? You can hear my voice. You can hear my voice. Maybe you can hear my voice, type yeah, voice. You can hear my voice, type voice or yes. Okay, we can hear awesome. So maybe I'll just forget about the video. Awesome. All right. Now, how do you get traffic on, how do you increase number of leads is what we're talking about, all right? Instagram. So we're talking about organic traffic. We said the best way to get traffic is paid traffic, right? The fastest way, the best way. But however, for those of you who may not be able to maybe run ads at the moment, all right? We're looking at organic traffic. Organic traffic. Traffic sources. Oh, sorry. And the first one to look at here is Instagram. Now, for Instagram, there's something that I do daily. It's called FAM. It's called FAM. It applies to all social media, by the way, but there are different strategies you use it. And what FAM means, F stands for, let me see, F stands for find, A stands for add, and M stands for message. All right? Find, add, message. Find, add, message. Now, what does it mean basically to find, add, message? So in 2022, I want you to take your content marketing game to the next level. It's no longer business as usual where you're just posting anything you feel like. I went through somebody's post page today, and all I was seeing was just flyers. I can't even see anything about him. I can't see anything that relates to him. So you have to start from branding yourself first. All right. So you're posting content and people begin to like it. You're using hashtags. All right. You work on your content marketing game and you're using hashtags and people are liking it. What do? You go and you can check out the people. For those of you who are just starting, you go and comment on those people, send them a DM, those people who liked it, and say, hey, bro, or hey, sis, thank you so much for liking my content. I'm super excited. Or for example, thank you so much for liking my content. I would just, I'm just passing to say hi to you. Or thank you so much for liking my content. It's really thoughtful of you. Let's keep in touch, for example. All right. It doesn't have to be something salesy. You're just sharing, expressing gratitude for the people who actually like your content. Or you could say, thank you so much for liking my content. What do you find most interesting about it? Or you could drop it, make it as a question form, or you could just leave it blank, leave it open. All right. Some will respond to you back, others won't. Forget about those people who ignored you. It's not your business. All right, it's not your business. Forget about those people who ignore you. Only those people who respond to you that you can carry on conversation with. And don't start talking about your life story when they respond to you. Oh, you just say, oh yeah, it's good, bro, or it's good, sis, whatever it is. Oh, thanks, and move on. All right, move on. The good thing that you have established a relationship, you established a contact with that person. All right, I'm going to tell you what to do next with that contact. All right. So the goal is to grow your list every day. Actually, the goal is to do the basics better and more often. And one of the basics is increasing your number of leads. And on Instagram, you can literally do that by using this formula, FAM, find, add, message. You can also use this on Facebook. All right, you can do this on Facebook, as someone will be talking about Facebook more extensively shortly. But somebody sends you that message. Somebody likes your content, you go and comment, you check out what they do, you like their pages, you send them a message, thank you so much for liking my post. I'm looking forward to an exciting relationship with you, or whatever it is. Just keep it warm and simple, all right? Keep it warm and simple. And maybe you need to craft something, reach out to me, and we can draw up something together. But just make sure that at least you can do that for as many people you want to do. You can check out maybe check out that post before you actually send the message. All right. Now, once you do that, you've already established a contact with that person. Then subsequently, let me tell you what you do. Subsequently, you can send them. This is farm. All right. Then the next thing you could do is what I call ATQ. All right, and that is ask the question. All right, ask the question. And it's simply just seeing if people are open to joining your business or looking at more information about what you do. That means you have to have a formula of what you post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In our community, we used to have this template where we have Monday for motivational post, Tuesday for authority or value post, Wednesday for, what's that now? For personal post, Thursday for engagement or what's it called? I've forgotten these things now, but we had a template and it was like a guide on what to post and when to post. So everything is structured in a way where people can go check out your page and say, okay, this guy is, they can just identify you at a particular niche. You're not overly salesy. At the same time, people can say, this is what you do, all right? So after you've established that relationship, that contact, the next thing is to send them a follow-up message. All right, so you ask the question and you follow up. And how do you ask the question? You ask the question by, usually you can send a message, but there's a pro hack that I want to share with you, a pro hack. And that pro hack is to send the message with a video. I know you probably this hasn't occurred to you, but You send the message with a video. Now, for most people, messages can be easily ignored. All right. But if you send them a video message with you sounding confident with a lot of energy, that is just on another level. Trust me. I want you to try this 1 day, 2 days, a week, and you come back and give testimonials or testimonies, share testimonies. Send them a video saying, "Hey legend," or "Hey superstar." Remember, note that you can actually record this and send it to as many people as possible that respond to you. It doesn't have to be, don't have to mention their names. You can just do a generic recording with a lot of energy, with a lot. I wish you could see me right now. I don't know why my video is not showing. All right, I wanted you to see the energy in my face and everything. All right. "Hey superstar, I know this is a little bit random, sending you this video message, but I was thinking about you this morning after our little chat yesterday, or after a little chat here, and I'm just curious. Would you be open to checking out some information on a game-changing platform that I use to hone my digital skills and grow my income? No worries if not. I thought I might ask. Anyway, let me know." All right, let me take that again. I was too fast. So it could say something like, "Hey legend, hey superstar, I know this is a little bit random, sending you this video message, but I was thinking about you this morning after a little chat here, and I'm just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on a game-changing platform that I use to hone my digital skills and grow my income? No worries if not. I thought I might ask. Anyway, let me know." And period. And you drop and you move on. Notice that I didn't say, "Hey Shagun, hey Rachel." I mean, if you do that for everybody, you burn out. So just do a one video with you, having a lot of energy that you were able to do once and do it right, and you send to these people that responded to you. And for those who say, "Yes, show me more," remember your messenger. Remember your messenger. Your messenger is waiting, is ready. Is going to do the selling for you. So, but for most, what they do is that, "Oh, really? I think you mistakenly turned your video off." I'm trying to bring it back on, but I don't know what's happening. It's not coming back on. And it's showing, I don't know. Anyways, let me just continue, right? So for most people, what they do is that you just mention everybody, those who respond to, those who don't. No, only those people who you established contact with that you should do this video, send this video message to. All right. I want you to try this for a week and get back to me. If you're going to try this, all right, type "I will." You're going to try this, type "I will." You're going to try this this way of sending message to people with a video, type "I will." Type "I will." Awesome, 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 awesome. Right. So yeah, so that's what you do. And the last step will be to follow up. All right. So we'll talk about that much later, but I just want to establish some of the things you could be doing. And this is okay. Let me repeat the line. Okay. First, I should repeat the line. All right. So I said, I know this is a little bit random, sending you this video message, but I was thinking about you this morning after our little chat here, and I'm just curious. Would you be open to checking out some information on a game-changing platform that I use to hone my digital skills and grow my income? No worries. If not, I thought I'd ask. Anyway, let me know. Simple. All right, so you can try that. If you want to get the full script, you can reach out to me on my DM and I will give it to you. So you can use this same formula, this same script for Facebook, for Instagram, for Twitter, anything. All right. And that's why before I continue, I'm going to bring on someone right now. All right. I'm going to bring on someone real quick. We're going to continue shortly. I'm going to bring on someone real quick. Oh, okay. Say fail to start the video camera. So please select another video in settings. Oh, okay. I think I must have touched something. I'm going to bring on someone real quick that is going to quickly just share with us how to increase our leads using Facebook, Instagram, and what was the word? Sorry, not Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp. All right. He's somebody that I admire so much. His work rate is crazy. His work rate is, some of you already know him. He's an amazing guy. I have so much respect for this guy. Let's welcome to the virtual stage no other person than Coach Olumide Oladele. Let's just make some noise in the chat. Give me some boom, boom, boom. Please give me some boom, 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 boom. All right. Yay, Coach Olumide, welcome to the stage. So just share us briefly, how do we get organic traffic on Twitter, on Facebook, and on WhatsApp? Quickly.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Nice. I'm not going to take much of everyone's time because it has been a really wonderful session with David. Please, I hope can you hear background noise from my?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
How's the background? That's my background. Do you have background noise?
Okay, great. Let me plug my earpiece so that I could see if you have background noise.
All right, no problem. I think it's better.
I think it's okay. Yeah.
All right, no problem. All right, that's good. Okay, so before I start my session, I'd just like to put in a few words for when David asked that they are not making sales. Can you raise up your hand? Okay, when a lot of affiliate marketers in quotes message me every day, and they always say, "Oh, they're not making sales, they're not making money, they're not getting leads." And I usually ask them that when you're not making money, have you figured out the reason why you're not making money? And most of them cannot answer that question. You see someone, okay, I don't want to mention affiliate brands here. You see someone who is on an affiliate brand and it's saying that, oh, I think it's the affiliate problem, it's the affiliate network that is the problem. When I switch to another affiliate network, I'm going to make money. And I usually tell those set of people that, you see, in every affiliate system, we have the people that are doing well and we have the people that are not doing well. Okay? People that do well is a function of a proven strategy. If you do not do well on an affiliate brand, if you move on to another affiliate brand, there's no guarantee that you do well. Okay? If you do not address the fundamental factors, and one of the fundamental factors that makes a lot of people not to do well in affiliate business is leads. Okay, but so to say, leads is not the only problem, because you should be getting leads if you want to spread your business, and those leads, you should not just leave them as leads. Those leads they're supposed to be converted into sales. So part of why you may not be making sales in your affiliate business, it may not be leads. It may be that your sales engine has a problem. Okay, so when you can do a split test regularly to see where you are having the problem, where I'm having the problem, is it because I'm not getting quality leads? Is it that, oh, I'm even getting quality leads, but my copy is not good? Is it my offer that is having problem, or am I having issues with the sales closing? Okay, so those are like the 3 to 4 areas that you can be having problems that you're not making sales. So you have to each at every point individually identify those factors and work on them individually. Okay, that's just that about that. That was just by the way. So for my session, I like to share my screen if I'm allowed. Let me see. Okay, I think I am. Okay. Okay, just a minute. I have to. Okay, can we all see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, great. So I'd like to just show you my Facebook account and what your Facebook account should look like if you want to be joining leads regularly. Now, David said something earlier that a lot of people, he went to someone's Facebook's profile and all you could see there was flyers. Now, if you do flyers, you would actually repel people because naturally, when you put out sales content, it repels people. Okay, if you put out some content that if you want to join my business and you pay 1,000 naira, and you put out a content that says I'm giving 100 naira airtime giveaway to the first 10 people to respond to this post. Depending on the number of people that can see that post at that time, 1,000 people will respond to your giveaway post first than your than your um than your sales post. Okay, even though for your sales post you are trying to help them. Is anybody getting it? You can just do that after this call. Just put it on your status that you give not 1,000, you give 100 naira giveaway to the first 10 people to chat you. You will see how everybody in your contact will chat you almost. Okay, so that shows that people are more they are more responsive to any other thing that is more than sales. Sometimes even when I post some things on say my WhatsApp that is not related to sales, that's when I even get to know that this guy has been viewing my status all along. Okay, so now coming back to Facebook, your Facebook should not post sales content alone on your Facebook. I was also guilty of this last year, and I found out that I had a number of friends. I had more than 1,000 friends on Facebook, but hey, man, engagement was low. In fact, on all my posts, I was not even getting any leads. Do you understand? But when people see me outside, people that know me on Facebook, when they see me physically, they're always telling me that, oh, this guy, you are the guru of marketing, you are a social media beast and all of that. But I was not really feeling, do you understand? I was not really getting results. Now, let me show you my Facebook page about, say, August last year, and what happened and what began to change. Okay, yes, okay. Now, if you come to, let's even go to, I think, let's start from here. Do you understand? Okay, let's start from here. You see, okay, okay. Look at this post. This post was when one of my students met me and I did that post. I got 32 likes. Look at this post, just one like. This post, just one like. This post, just one like. Okay, this one was 8. This one was 11. This one was 1. You know, most of the time, you see, this one was just 3 likes. I posted some results from ex-partner trade. I said partner trade. Ex-partner affiliate marketing system. Now, you will notice that people that were liking this post, most times, I was the only one liking my post, and maybe some of my friends are just like, this boy is trying, let's support him, okay? And it can really be frustrating when you are putting in a lot of work and you are getting peanut results, okay? It's just like if you load an AK-47 or a machine gun and you go to the bush and you are killing rats or you are killing mosquitoes, how is it going to feel like? An AK-47 is meant to kill elephants, it's meant to kill lions, it's meant to kill antelopes, it's meant to kill human beings, okay? So if you are killing rats, if you are killing mosquitoes, you have a powerful machine, but what's going to happen? You'll be very, very frustrated. I don't know if anybody is getting me. Okay, now, let's come back up and see what began to change after some time. Can you see, even this one, when I posted the result of our mentorship group, just 2 likes. In fact, this girl was just supporting me. Apart from that, I was the only one liking my post. Okay, now come here. Okay, this was like a what they call it, a lifestyle post. You got some likes, but you notice that when you come here to from November 13th, some like 2 weeks before my last page, I noticed that the engagement on my posts began to skyrocket. Okay, and look at this. I just posted a comment that someone gave me when I went out, and I got 30 likes. Wow, that's some good start. Okay, the next one, this was an affirmation, and I got 20 likes. Okay, this one was a sales post down where I posted the results from an affiliate platform. You can see just 3 likes. Guys, are you understanding? I used to be testing this. You notice that whenever you are doing more of sales content, your engagement is dropping. Okay, teaching you how to make your first dollar, blah 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 blah. Just 2 likes. But this guy is my brother. He just decided to like my post for God knows why. This one, blah blah blah, just 2 likes. Just me and the person where I was posting the result. Wow. This one, just 2 likes. This just 1 like. This is a testimonial, a very powerful testimonial. Just one line, okay? This was my okay. I posted this on my athlete challenge. Nobody even liked it. Nobody likes my social media. I posted this. Just
Nobody
one line.
liked it.
I posted this again. Just one like this is for David's video that we decided to use to run a hard test. Then I updated my cover picture and I got 43 likes. Okay, guys, see there, something is changing. On my birthday, I got 81 likes. I didn't really get likes today. And notice that after that, I began to get more likes. See here, I posted this picture, and this is like a meet me picture. Hello, friend, can we talk? Blah blah blah. I introduced myself, and on this post, I got 15 likes. Okay, I got 15 likes. Okay, look at this video again. Just 2 likes, like 3 likes. This was my December affirmation, 25 likes. This was like a sales post, just 2 likes. This was this 2 likes, okay, 2 likes, 2 likes. This was for David's video again, 2 likes. This was an athlete, a lot of athlete marketing testimonials, just 2 likes. Very poor, very poor visibility. Now this is like okay, a meme caption. This is me strategizing how to avoid unnecessary billing. It got 10 likes, okay. This one got okay, just 1 like, no like. This one did not get any like. Okay, look at this. This was a content. I put up content on December 8th, and I got 22 likes. Okay, guys, notice that there something began to change. All right, this was I posted an athlete marketing challenge. A very long video, a very long post. Nobody liked it. Just 4 people guy that liked my post. This year, let's understand what athlete marketing is. 4 likes. That's very poor. Now see here, I did content. Okay, that entrepreneur. Do you know what your unique selling proposition is? And I got 13. Sorry guys, I got 13 likes. Yeah. Okay, I posted a picture of myself with Kenny Wokoye when I met him physically. I got 32 likes. Okay, and this was the picture. This was the post where I was talking about the reason why a lot of entrepreneurs do not make sales. So I suggest you go and read this post on Facebook, please. I will put up a number of educative content that will actually help you if you are not just struggling with sales. Okay, now in our challenge group, someone made money and I posted it. You could see that those 2 people liked the post. Okay, now this is another content. What does traffic mean to you? This content was hot, okay, and I got 13 likes. That's great for a start. Okay, I got 10 likes for this. This one I got 36 likes. Okay, I think this was I snapped this picture during for David's wedding, and I put up content around it the following month, and I got 36 likes. Okay, now you notice that most of the posts I was putting out that were getting likes, they were not sales posts. Okay. Now I'll show you where sales posts should come into your Facebook, or you are posting on your Facebook. Okay. Now, okay, I forgot what I wanted to say, but when I got that, okay. Now after that, and I put up a sales post and said over 20 people have registered for the next part of my training, where I'm showing you how to build a 7-figure income consistently starting 2022. Want to be part of this? Check the comment section for link. Now, only 3 people like this post. Just 1 person. Okay, I put the what do you call it? The link to the class in the comment section. And guys, from this post, people did not like the post, but I got leads. Okay, I got leads. People chatted me up on the class. I posted this David's video for adverts. Nobody liked it. Now I posted my thing. I did this my intro post again, and 20 people liked my intro post. This was okay, and this was a post I did before Christmas where I was talking about the importance of your content in your marketing is the same thing as the how sex is important in marriage. Okay, that was I wrote a catchy headline around sex and marriage. I was trying to push content for content marketing, and this post got a lot of attention. We check the comment section, you will see things like can you see a lot of good comments, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. A lot of people like the write up and all of that. Now, what is happening? Okay. Okay, I remember what I wanted to say. Now, content is king. If you put out content, educative content regularly, people tend to see you more as an authority. Okay. Now, and you must not something that in your online business, you are doing more. You should do more of positioning and attraction marketing than prospecting. You should do more of letting people see the value in whatever you are doing than you trying to say, oh, come and buy 72 IG, come and buy Lenoflix, come and buy Unlimited NG, come and buy Amazon JD. Okay. When people see you as an authority in whatever you do, you get their business easily. Okay, this week that's just ending today, about 3 people chatted me. They didn't have my social media handles before. They just said, oh, someone said I should chat to you. Apparently, these guys are my friends. And when anybody have asked them that, oh, I'm looking for a legitimate online business, and someone said that, oh, I'll give you this contact. Chat with Coach Mimide. It will put you through. Okay, this week about 3 people chatted me like that. And you know the funny thing, you know the good thing. When you have put out content very well, you become an authority in that space. Okay, and when you become an authority, you get business. Now, when people refer people to do business with you, those guys don't stay 3 months, 6 months in the pipeline. The 3 of them bought whatever I asked them to buy. They bought it immediately. Okay, that's what content will do for you. If you have been putting out sales content, now when you put out sales content and that's the only thing you do, if you do it persistently, because of the law of karma, you are going to be rewarded, okay? Because you will get some reward for your efforts. But at this point in time, I don't want to do 1,000 inputs and only get 10 inputs. I want to do 1,000 inputs, and at the minimum, I get 1,000 output. I get results in 1,000 places. Okay. Now, this post, you should go and read it. It was very, very apt, and a lot of people responded. You see, this post was a testimonial video of people making money from aftermarket. You see, it has 15 views, but nobody liked it because it's not like what I say. My people do not really respond when you're talking of sales. Okay. Now, see this post. Now, if you watch comedy, I mean people are familiar with this kind of post. You should know this guy, MC Pencil. Is it MC Pencil? I don't know. That would knock on your door, ask you to wind down and put it inside your car and start telling you prophecies. Okay. So one of my friends snapped the picture like that, and I saw it and I said, wow, this will be good for content. Okay. So I put up and this was actually a sales content. You can read it. Blah 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 blah. And I put that content. But because this picture was very, very hilarious. Now on Facebook, we didn't get likes. But on Instagram, it got a lot of attention, okay, because of the caption. So, guys, one of the things you really need to work on to get money is your content. Now, Coach David said something. He said, and like I also said, most times your problem is not that you need new leads. The leads that you have, ask yourself, have they seen value in what you are doing? If your leads do not see value in what you are doing, there's no point for them to join your business. Okay. Now, this was like just a meme picture that says, if you are not sending me food, you're not sending me money, don't send me Merry Christmas message. And I got a lot of attention. I was looking for attention, sir. I got it. Now, see this picture. I was talking of consistency, and they put a picture of myself at a dinner. I got 25 likes. Can you see? I got 3 likes. Now, this picture was a lead generation post. Now, as with lead generation posts, you don't really get likes. Okay, compared to when you are doing content, when you are doing lifestyle post. But this post was blah 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 blah. And I was asking them to chat me for a link to my paid class where I'll be showing them anything on actually marketing. Now, the goal of when you put out sales content, you are not looking for the likes. Okay, you are looking for people that will take action. People that took action on this kind of post, they've shown you that we are the serious ones. Okay, and you make more money from them. But if you do sales content, if you do it consistently and you don't put in lifestyle posts, you don't put in content, your social media pages will dry. Okay, your social media pages will dry. But when you put out sales content, you buy your reminder, you're not going to get as enough engagement as you want. But people who are going to contact you, they're going to be very serious minded people. Okay, and this was just like a behind the scene post. Okay, if I'm not online, if I'm not pressing my phone looking for internet dot point, what do I do? And I show the picture of what I do beside behind the screens, show you that this is my camera, and I do a little bit of cinematography. And see now, when I even updated my profile picture on 1st of January, I got 23 likes. And now on that January, I did another lead generation post. Okay, blah 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 blah. How many likes? 7 likes. But a lot of people contacted me from this post. Okay, now this post was I was driving people, blah blah blah, and I got how many likes? I got 20 likes. What again? Okay, this picture I posted a story. Okay, of this time 3 years ago, all I wanted to do was learn and make legitimate money outside of a 9 to 5 job. Today, I have not only made this dream a reality, and I've opened up to countless opportunities on this post. I've assisted hundreds of young Nigerians to make legitimate money online, learning high income skills and leveraging the power of the internet. So this is like just a celebration post. Me just trying to do a little shout out myself. Even if I've not made $1 million, this is what I've done. I've been on the aftermarket space last year.
All right. Let's just. I think they get the point about the.
All right.
What's the word? Yeah, the content and all of that. All right. Let's just move on. So, of time and all of that, so we could be able to finish up before everyone runs out.
Okay. No problem. So, okay. I think I'm done, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to show us, okay, how to get leads. Okay, so basically you're saying it's about, I know you post a lot on Twitter, on Facebook, and you do a lot of you use your sales a lot, and you do it so well, which is really good. Like your status, you use that to do follow up a lot. You use you post content on your Twitter. I know you sometimes you post what was it called? Kilongbe on Twitter and of course on Facebook. So basically what you're saying is that we should create content, right? Content that around our lifestyle and things we do and stuff like that. Great. So I believe we get the point. All right. So let's just move on so we can wrap up on time and we can get in no time. So you guys understand the basic premise. So all of this is just part of getting more leads. But the question is, what happens after that? Coach Olumide, you're still live, so you note that you're still sharing your screen. Okay. Yeah, just in case you may want to share something. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's just move very fast and talk about the other aspects. All right, the other aspects which is what we don't really focus on. So, okay, before I talk about the other aspect quickly, let's just talk about YouTube. So the way to go about getting leads on YouTube is to just don't overthink it. Do not overthink YouTube. Just create the content as it is, as bad as they are. Create content, all right? Record it with your phone, use Zoom, use Camtasia. You're wondering what are these things? Go on YouTube and find out what are these things and how they work. It's not rocket science, guys. It's very, very easy. All right. You can use your phone to record a 5-minute video teaching about something. So you heard something about sales, like you learned something today. Some of you took notes. You can go and do a video around it. Okay, I think there's a noise somewhere. I'm gonna mute. All right. So you can go and make a video around that, all right, about how to farm, all right, find ad message and just put it there in your YouTube channel, all right. You can do a review about your affiliate program, all right, how I made 24K in 2 hours, for example, and you put this there. Just make sure you're creating content, you're putting it there. Trust me, I get more leads from YouTube than anywhere else. Why? Because I started creating content even though they were imperfect. And I just dumping it there. And it has brought leads to me. I get an average of 3 to 5 leads from there every day. Grow your list every day. Grow your list every single day. If your list is not growing, your business has limits. Your business is dying. If your list is growing, your business has no limit. All right. Grow your list every day. Create content. If you are going organic, create content. If you are running ads, there are two ways. You can push traffic. Now, I'm okay. I think I'm going ahead of myself. All right. But you can push traffic straight to your WhatsApp, where you have an autoresponder that responds to them. By the way, if you don't have the autoresponder, you can get it from Happy Mod. All right. But I think they've created a new version, so you might not be able to get that. So you can just go to your browser, go to your Play Store and get this autoresponder for WhatsApp. Okay, you want to use WhatsApp. All right, you can use WhatsApp. So when people come to you on WhatsApp, you can use that to respond to them, give them, like, send them a series of messages. All right, but you also want to use WhatsApp Business. If you were struggling with that, can use WhatsApp Business to just help you. Like some of you came to me, there was a message that was waiting for you and all of that. So you do all of that to qualify lists. You can run ads directly from Facebook to WhatsApp or from Instagram to WhatsApp using a short link. All right, or you could run ads straight to the funnel if you have a funnel. I know most of you are doing organic. That's why I actually I want to spend time on this. But like I said, how long will you do organic for? Organic might just be to get you some result instantly, like some fast result, but it will not, I mean, you cannot be doing organic for the rest of your life. All right, you need to change your selling system. And if you, some of you saw my post there, I was like, I don't know how some of you do it, but you do WhatsApp presentations. Like, wow, you guys are brave. You're superstars. All right, you see people do WhatsApp presentation to sell their affiliate business. They're doing WhatsApp presentation. Like, oh my God, how tedious is that? All right, let me just show you one of my selling machines. All right, something that helps me do the selling. Like, I don't need to, what's the word? I don't need to start doing presentations every time I want to sell my affiliate program. For example, I have a couple of websites, all right? And that's what I want you guys to do coming here. Make sure you automate your selling processes and infuse the other three parts, which I'm going to talk about very briefly. All right, so people click on my link, for example, and they watch this, they see my video on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and they click on it, and it brings them here. I'm just super excited for you because you're about to receive an information that can literally take your finances from zero, whatever your account balance right now, all right, just multiply it by 10, by 20. It has the capacity to actually do that because we have testimonials of young people like you, undergraduates, who are already doing incredible income, just like the boy or the student I talked about in my ad video, all right, about Joseph, who had done about 500,000 in a couple of weeks. And the same can happen for you as well. But you need to commit the next 30 minutes plus just going through this information. All right, it's gonna get, you could get notifications from your WhatsApp, from Facebook, from Instagram, from TikTok. But all of that is just going to serve as a distraction because they are pulling your attention from all angles. What you could do right now is just silence all of that and spend the next, I'll say 30 minutes plus, invest the next 30 minutes plus, just going through the information that can literally change your finances forever. All right. What I want you to do right now is to click on the link that says watch the webinar now below this video. All right. And it will take you to where you're going to put in your name, your phone number, and your email address. A one-time link to watch the webinar will be immediately generated. That link is only once. Once you've done it, you cannot go back again. And if you jump off the call while watching it, you've lost it as well. So you need to be patient to go through the information, all right? Once you click on it, it will take you straight to the webinar, all right? So what are you waiting for? Click the link and check out the webinar right now. I am waiting for you. All right. So, I'm so excited. This is just a simple landing page. All right. That it's called a VSL, a short VSL, a short video sales letter that is supposed to increase the conversion on this landing page. All right. And the moment they click on the link, all right, they click on the link, it takes them to where they get to fill in their details, enter their name, email, and phone number. The beauty about this particular software that I use is that it collects phone number, collects email, and it helps me, it stores them in an Excel sheet. So I can use it for email follow-up. Also, this system is inbuilt with get response. For every person who comes into this place, I am not just collecting their email and phone number, I'm also following up on them subsequently. I know where they are going to watch to the point, what point they watch the webinar, when they stop. I can follow up on them with a call, I can follow up on them with an email. And I'm also tracking all these buttons. I'm tracking them as event with my pixel. I'm tracking them as lead so that I can do retargeting. I can create a custom audience. I'm not just wasting money running ads, but I am getting real, I'm tracking everything. All right, so if they click on register, it's going to take them straight to the webinar. This is my messenger. This is my messenger. By the way, I just recorded this webinar like 2 days ago. All right, my name is David Ayome. You can call me Coach David, aka the 7-figure affiliate. So this is going to play today, up onto the point where the get started button is going to show. So I'll show you that because I wanted you to understand that you need to improve your selling processes. And it's not just trying to get people into WhatsApp group and do presentations. Yeah, you can do that when you're starting, but don't stay there. Do not stay there. Improve your selling system. And this is just, how do I get the link, please? What links are? This is just, what was I saying? This is just an example of a presentation funnel. This is a presentation funnel. You could have a sales page that sells a particular course. All right. You could have a sales page that sells a particular course. Any of the courses on the platform, you can write copy on that and use it to sell it. When people make payment, so it goes to your affiliate, it goes to you. So for example, that application funnel I just showed you, it has my affiliate link at the end. The moment it gets to 36 minutes, get started now will pop up. And I made some crazy offers there, and people can go there, people can click on it and they go and make payments. I'm not always, I don't have to always try to do manual presentations. All right. And this can help anybody as well. I decided to do this myself because I wanted to put a touch of me. I'm not selling somebody else's face. I wanted to be the one to present it myself. And for some of you, you might not be as solid as this, but you can literally write everything you're going to say and put your face behind the camera and nobody has to see your face and say it. How difficult is that? All right. So that's one way to increase leads. Imagine we spent more than half of the time just talking about increase of leads. That's crazy. Now, the next 2 steps, the next 3 steps are to increase, I'm going to rush, I'm going very fast, increase the number of conversion. And that's where, or sales, or number of sales and conversion. And that's where the sales processes comes in, proven sales processes, all right? You do that by using proven sales. Let me put this up. You do that by using proven sales processes. All right, proven sales processes. Like I just talked about sales processes. I just talked about application, presentation funnel. All right, e.g. presentation funnel is what I just showed you, which has a VSL, or it has a landing page with a short VSL. Now, not all registration funnels have VSL. Like, for example, like that video. Some will just have a landing page. You get to collect email and phone number before you give them the information. All right, like that video that Coach Lumide was showing to you, that I was like, hey, if you are a student and looking and you're always asking mommy and daddy for money, you need to listen to this video to the end. All right. That when they click on that link, it takes them to a landing page with a video that further pushes them on why they need to watch the video to the end. Because what I noticed was that people just go there and they click on it and they're like, it's too long. So what I did was I now went back to do another video and also do the short VSL that would explain to them why they need to watch to the end, why they cannot jump off when they start, and and on and on and on and on. All right, so it has a landing page with probably a short VSL or not, depends. All right, then it has a long VSL, which is actually the presentation. All right. Now, what VSL means video sales letter. All right, or the webinar. All right, then you have offer, you have checkout, and all of that. All right, this is for presentation funnel. You could have application ticket. This one is for people who you want, maybe, for example, you have a height. For example, you're selling a program that is worth 50,000 naira. Don't think that you can just push traffic straight to the funnel and people pay 50,000 naira like that. You will just be a dreamer. All right. In such places, this is where number 3 comes in. All right. This is where number 3 comes in. All right, let me just put it here. This is where number 3 comes in. You increase the transaction size. Let me ask you a question. All right, a very important question that I asked myself some few weeks ago. All right. Now, how much would your business, I want you to ask yourself this question, how much would my business be worth today if I could have kept every single buyer that I once had? How much? How much do you think your business would be worth today if you had kept every single buyer you once had? Because all you focus on is just getting the lead and getting the sale, but you have not looked deeper into maximizing the potential of every lead that comes to you. You have not tapped into the full potential. For example, this my funnel, I could have easily used a low ticket. I could decide to just put a low ticket, or even at the checkout, when they're checking out, I could put something like get a one-time offer. I could put a one-time offer there. All right, get this one-time offer, so on and so. Maybe I could put it for 10,000, like my Instagram course. I could put it there for 10,000. My YouTube course, I could put it there for 10,000 or 5,000, and say, okay, one-time offer, get it and put it there. Now, not every person will buy from that. Will buy that one-time offer, but guess what? Somebody will pay for it. So you now increase the value of your lead from just going to register or sign up for your webinar, and most of them may not even convert. So getting somebody who actually pay for, what's the word? Pay for your training even before accessing the webinar. So at the thank you page, at the confirmation page, there are 2 ways. You could decide that your webinar one is going to be time sensitive. You're going to have a date. It's not going to be instant. Mine is actually right now. So when they click on the link, there's going to be a time when they're going to watch it. So once they get to when they click on it, it's going to take them to a thank you page. Okay, you're here. But before you go, I have this program, this course that helps somebody to go do over 1 million in 2 months by spending so and so amount. You can take it. It's just a one-time offer. It's sold for 20,000, but you can get it for 5K right now. You can get a sale from that. And imagine how many people are going to go through that funnel who are going to pay for that course. So instead of so you can actually make money, get back your ad cost, make back the money you spend on ad even before the actual presentation. Now, somebody now decides to pay for that and actually goes on to sign up for your program. or decides to watch the webinar and goes on sign up for your program. And you now want the person to maybe join your mentorship that is worth 50K, 100K, and all of that. You would have to change the selling environment. And this is where jumping on a Zoom call with them, scheduling a call with them, comes in. Just simply changing the selling environment to increase the transaction size. So you change the selling environment to increase the transaction size. And like I said, this is most ideally for people in network marketing, even affiliate marketing, who you have high tickets you want to sell. People will not just pay 50K just like that. They want to, at least, you may want to have a physical or a virtual touch with the person. They want to ask questions. You change the selling environment. You ascend them from a low ticket to a high ticket. All right, you ascend them from low ticket to high. If you get what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. You're not lost. Type I'm following. All right, if you're following so far. I'm talking. Someone said, what does application letter mean, sir? So application simply means people get to apply before they can even see your presentation. You get to qualify them. You have a series of questions you ask, like called eligibility. So they have to be a good fit for what you want them to see. If they're not a good fit, you can decide to follow up on them. You can decide to just forget about them. All right, so you could do something like that. Then the last step is would be to why is it not working? What's going on? No, my mouse is acting up. Okay. The last step would be to increase purchasing frequency. I'm coming. Let me take this away from here. I know my mouse is jumping like this. So we'll be to increase purchasing frequency. All right. How do you do this? All right, you do this by your follow-up game. So let's say you're selling maybe just units of a particular product. You're not just selling the affiliate program. Even those people who are in your team, you can follow up on them to buy the other courses. All right, using your affiliate link. And this is where your follow-up game comes in, your email sequence. And another thing I noticed is that a lot of people don't want their follow-up game is so low, they just get a lot of leads and they never follow up. You can start following up even from day one. You can create your email sequence up to the 100th day and impute it in your autoresponder. Now, I know this might sound kind of strange to some people because you're not really gone deeper into your affiliate marketing game or network marketing game, whatever you do, but you can start doing that right now. All right, don't wait until you have figured everything out before you start. No, as you're learning, as you're growing, start thinking of automation. How do I automate my business? How do I maximize the lead of every customer? How do I get my follow-up? How do I get my follow-up game up so that people can make purchases, come back again and make repeat purchases? For example, you have a course maybe on WhatsApp marketing, and this might be valuable to your audience. You can create a copy, you can do a short video, you can do a presentation, and send it as a follow-up email to your list and redirect them so that when they click on the link, it's going to take them back to that funnel that you created. I did this back in December, and the result was mind-blowing. All right, then I was just recovering from my health issue, and I created a video I sent it over to an email, to my email list, and people signed up. Some people made payments. All right, this and more is what I'll be doing this year. All right, and that's why at this point, I want to invite some of you to come work with me this year, because my goal is ultimately to not just make all the money alone, all right, but teach, show you what I'm doing, everything that is working for me, so that you too can go on and implement. Some of the things I shared today, all right, are things that I am doing and things I will be sharing with my community. So if you're here, you want to work with me, you want to get mentored by me, all right, I'll be starting a 10 days challenge on the 17th of this month. 10 days challenge on the 17th of this month. All right, and it's going to show you how to explode your content creation game, how to explode this. Everything you need to post, your reels, your IG stories, all right? Something I actually left out, which I wanted to talk about, all right? Social media posting, what should you post, all right? Reels, you should do more of reels on Instagram and TikTok. Do lives, how do you go on live, all right? Your stories, a post with a call to action is, you should always have a post with a call to action to generate leads. All right. So on the 17th of this month, I will begin a challenge, a 10-day challenge. It's going to be back to back intense. Everything you're going to be posting, I'm going to be telling you what to post, the kind of content to post. All right. And we're going to be doing follow-up, like the scripts I shared with us today, those video scripts that you could send to people. All of that will be given to you on this 10-day challenge. Is to basically to give you everything you need to maintain, to up your content creation game and to increase your conversion and to increase sales. All right. And some of you will get a chance to work with me directly in terms of building funnels, in terms of creating video presentations, in terms of writing copies. I was with Coach Iberi the other day. I think she was with me. And she's creating a powerful program on repositioning. All right. And so the few times she spent with me, I mean, she's here. I'm pretty sure that she would have, you know, she felt the difference. True or false, madam? You're here, right? All right. So I'm opening that window to people who want to work with me directly this year. All right. And it's just for a token. It's just for a token. It's not so much about the money you're going to pay. It's so much about the value you're getting. I have made some serious investment this year on me alone. If I tell you the number of coaches I have paid, that's going to mentor me, it's going to teach me. In fact, some of the things I taught you today, I've learned them. I learned it from them. Some after that applying, others I'll be applying along the way. So I'm inviting you on this journey with me. Okay, I'm inviting you on this journey with me. And it's just a token of 10,000 naira, all right, to work with me, to join the challenge for 10 days, reels, ideas, lives, going on live videos on Instagram, stories, a post, call to action, everything you will need to crush it, all right, going forward is what I will be unveiling, okay? And if you like what you saw, if you like the videos I did, the presentation and everything, you could also stand a chance to get a clone. All right, somebody was like, I want the link. So you could go check it out. I think this is the link. You could go check it out. Yeah, davidayomed.com. By the way, I think, yeah, HTTO, or I made a mistake. All right, so that's the link to the https://davidayomed.com. All right, that's a link to the webinar. Or you can check it out. But if you want to work with me, you join a 10 days challenge. All right, it's going to cost you just 10,000 naira. Sending me a DM. All right, or if you don't have my number, this is going to drop it right here. We're just going to drop it. You can send me on WhatsApp. Okay, so you can just send me a message on WhatsApp and you make payment, and 17th of January we begin. Now, it's 10,000 now, but by today is what? Today is 8th, okay? The deadline for payment is, let me see, deadline for payment is next week, Saturday, yeah, a week from now, it's 8th. So today is 8th, yeah, that's 15th. All right, deadline for payment is 15th. On the 16th, it's gonna go from 10,000 to 15K, all right? And the moment we start, there's no admittance, okay? It's gonna cover everything you will need to explode your business in 2022 and beyond, especially in your content game. In your content game. I just took about 12 different pictures, all right, for different content I'm going to be creating, but much more will be reels, going on lives, my stories, and posts that will, bring people lead generation posts that have call to action, all right. So that's that. So that's it. If you want to join the challenge, just send me a message on WhatsApp saying I'd like to join the challenge. It's only 10,000 and send me a message. And we can or add you to a separate group. All right. Thank you so much for being on this call. I hope you got value for your time. Time is fast spent. I couldn't go into much details, but you get the point. All right. If you forget everything we said today, remember this: do the basics more, do the basics better, and more often. All right. Do the basics better and more often. Grow your list every day. Grow your list every day. If you do this, you will never have downtimes. You will never have low time. I say, oh, I want to quit. No, because your blood will always be pumping. You'll always be on top of your game. And of course, you will crush this. All right. So any questions, anything that is not clear to you, you want to join the challenge, just again, send me a message on WhatsApp saying I want to join the challenge, and I'll send you an account number to make payment to, and I'll add you to the group, and we'll start getting started to crush 2022. Okay, I'm super excited to be back. It's been a while. All right. Any questions? Anything you want me to do? Anything that is not clear to you? You want me to talk about? Okay, I can't see your number. Okay, let me drop my number again. 0813210614. All right, David Ahiome. Can follow me on Instagram, David_Ahiome. Yes. All right. So any questions, anything? Google left me in Lagos. Oh, Vera, I'm so sorry. Vera, I'm sorry. Vera, I'm sorry. I had to relocate, but it's all good. Distance is not a barrier. Okay, for those of you who came in early, all right. For those of you who came in early, oh, they do awesome. Just send me a message on WhatsApp, and let's go. Okay, so you have between now and 8th and 15th, all right. 16th, which is a Sunday, price goes to 15K. Once it's 17th, we lock the group, and that's it. So just 10 days, but it's going to be intense. I'm going to have a timetable, minimum of 3 posts per day, but this post will be tell you what to post and how to post it. And of course, there's going to be a follow-up system. So all the people you've messaged before, we're going to tell you how to follow up on them creatively again. And for those of you who will be joining, all right, for those of you who will be making payments between now and Monday, you're going to get a clone funnel. So let's say you are let's say if you're an affiliated NG, you get a clone funnel like the one I have for free. All right, are you excited? Let me make some crazy, let me see some offers here. You're going to get a clone funnel like the one you saw, but it's going to be your affiliate link. If you're on Lenoflix, you're going to get a clone funnel on the 30 DIC. All right, you're going to get a clone funnel. If you make payment between now, that's between now and Monday. Yes, between now and Monday. Any other person who makes payment after that is just going to join the challenge. But trust me, you're going to get value for your time, because I could not say everything here tonight. It's just so much, but we'll be doing them together. All right, this is not something I'm going to be telling you to go and do. We're doing it together. For every post I'm making, you're making that post too. So don't worry about it. We're on this together. Expertnaire, if you are, I'm not an expertnaire, so I can't say I'm going to clone a funnel for you unless you want me to build a funnel for you for a particular course you're promoting. No problem. All right. But that, of course, will cost you. But if you're an expert, if you're on Netflix or on affiliated NG, if you're making payment between now and on Monday, you get a clone funnel free. All right. Like the one that you saw. By the way, you can go check it out and tell me what you think. If I need to improve upon it, I just want to keep growing. All right. So that's it. Any questions? Anything you want me to talk about? Anything I missed? This replay is going to be a replay. I'm in the self-help niche. Do you think I might be able to be successful in this? Of course. There's no niche whatsoever that you're in that this will not work for you. You just need a little bit of clarity, a bit of guidance, and you'll be fine. All right. I wish I could show my video. I don't know why this thing just went off. It's saying fail to start the video camera. Please select another camera and set it right. I tried to do that. It's not working. Can you imagine? But anyways, I know you hope you guys had fun. You enjoyed it. I did. And it's good to be back. Like, I'm so excited. For those of you who came in early, if you came in early, I think I remember some of the names. I know Kende was there. I know somebody, I can't really remember right now. Anyway, you can just send me a message on WhatsApp and I have a special gift for you. All right. Yeah, Victor, you were there. All right. It's not the challenge that's a gift, though. Before you start before you get it wrong, it's not the challenge that's a gift, but you have a gift, a separate gift for you. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, for those who are in the affiliated NG, who have your affiliated NG and you are on it in the $2,000 per month challenge. You're an affiliated NG, you're on that group, you're part of the group. I want you to just type $2,000, like 2,000. You're an affiliated NG, you're on the $2,000 per month challenge. Just type $2,000. I mean, you'll not do Christmas for all of us. Okay, Meshach is there, or Emeka is there. Oh, okay, awesome, you're there. A lot of you guys are here, all right? Now, we're gonna have an in-house meeting. And I think Kochulumide is working on the date and all of that, but it's gonna be before the challenge starts. But I'm gonna be passing information going forward on the Telegram group on as to how our trainings will look like. All right. So yeah, I know it's been okay. We're starting on Monday. Awesome. Monday is the time. So you all should get ready. That's there's gonna be a training for you guys. All right, but the challenge officially starts on the 17th of this month. All right. Yeah, but so if you're on that group, we are going to be having, okay, I'm not supposed to record this. I think we're already done. We're going to be having a 3-day training from Monday to Wednesday, I think. It's going to be very intense. Okay, thank you so much. I'm super excited and fired up. I need to leave this place. Yes, you can join. Can still people join it? Yes, you can. You can join that as well. Utoro, you can join. Send me a message on WhatsApp. All right, you can join. Or you can reach out to Coach Olumide, or you can reach out to me as well. So, all right, guys, thank you for being here. I love you all. I hope to see you guys crushing this. Remember, it's not just a one-off. It's not just a one-off. Trainings are ongoing. As you learn, you go and implement. Learn, go and implement. Repetition is a mother of skill. All right. Whatever you remember, whatever you repeat, you remember. All right. Whatever you repeat, you remember. You repeat. Okay. You remember, you repeat, you remember. Remember, you repeat. Remember. Whatever is repeated is remembered. Whatever is remembered is repeated. So that's how you get better. All right. So you take down notes, you go and do, you repeat, and you build a skill. All right. That's it. Repetition is a mother of skill. What gets repeated gets remembered. What gets remembered gets repeated. Okay. Thank you, guys. Have an amazing weekend. All right. Right.